thing ever, but no one cares about that. Everyone cares about this. Columbia College looking to make a statement here in the championships.
It really feels like they need one too, but it will be tough, I think, against UNLV. Garen and co looking deadly in a couple of matches yesterday. Cryptic is not giving it up, and Garen, amazing read to get back to that one on the goal line.
Luckily, that shot went a little too wide off that post, and he was right place, right time. And speaking of Cryptic, here he is, plenty of time, plenty of space, gets met midair by Nitrous, and Columbia College already off on a very heavy foot on offense, and UNLV doing a good job of defending, but I'm curious if UNLV has figured out the secret sauce to Columbia College now that they've seen the losses, and Cryptic can't quite find that double tap.
Yeah. A little greedy there from Cosmic Flippy, I think, trying to shoot that one coming all the way across his body, try and put any power on it, hitting it with the wheels as well, never a chance, but you're right. Columbia pressing with a very firm push at the opener of game one, and finally I think UNLV going to have a little bit of breathing room and see how long that lasts.
Yeah, and I'd like to see UNLV as they are pushing forward here. Garen gets the redirect. Great passing play from Nitrous, and Garen puts UNLV up early.
Well, it doesn't last a long time, but it doesn't need to. That is a tough redirect, a hot one, and Cam, I mean, he had a lot covered, but Garen, he got low, way under the limbo bar to get one out to the right side of the net. What a shot.
And all it really took, he go just a little too much, and it rattles off of the post. Was looking for the Doomsy dish, and maybe he should have passed that one off to his teammate, but still, UNLV didn't have a lot of time in the offensive half there, and they made the most of it, which is most important.
Nice opener for UNLV, having to fend off a couple of solid pushes from Columbia. And Columbia not appearing to be particularly cowed by the early goal. Cosmic Flippy just a step too far behind it. Cryptic on the catch, he's going to get demoed, and Nitrous could see it coming. And there goes Columbia one more time towards the net. Garen again going to pull one away off the goal line.
Oh my goodness, the Magic Man right now holding down the back line. Gets another save, and already Savior medal, 4 saves for Garen. Cosmic Flippy and Columbia College not done, just battering that backboard, looking to get their offense started. Infield passes there and too high. The crossbar denies again.
Cryptic trying to press as well, and Garen one more time. Give him 5 saves already. About to hit a double Savior medal, and Columbia fuming over not putting anything actually on target there.
Already 10 shots in the first half of gameplay compared to UNLV 3 as Nitrous, nice 50-50, and the follow-up going to come from Tub, but Cryptic wins that one and going to go ahead and push this through the corner. Big whiff, and that's going to turn that ball over, but look at that positioning from Cosmic Flippy. Good placement to cover up the angle of the wall, so that way if that ball goes up, he can go up the wall to challenge, or if it goes midfield, he can just go right back down. And smart play here from Columbia College, but still chasing one.
And understandably aggressive as well, sending the third man forward without really a lot of regard for the defense. Cam misses the touch off the wheels, and they will just take that one away from the goal line. UNLV still finding a way to keep Columbia out of the net.
I got to say, seeing team passing plays where all 3 members get involved, one of my favorite things in Rocket League, but I think my most favorite is probably a mid-air bump. When you see a defender going up in the air, think they're going to get an easy save, and then out of nowhere, an offender comes out of the picture and just slams them away. It is just so exciting.
And they're certainly trying their best to accomplish something like that. Cam trying to push Nitrous out of the way. Cosmic Flippy needs a pass and will just miss another one from UNLV. If any of these start connecting, that is indeed an excellent back pass. Trying to give themselves extra time. Cosmic Flippy overdoes his approach. And finally, I think UNLV going to find some semblance of control here.
And it feels like, at least in this game number 1, like Columbia College came out in this match and tried to run before they learned how to walk. It just got way too aggressive in the offensive half, and that's what led to that initial goal from UNLV. They just really had to scramble back, didn't know how to set up a defense, and here we go, 30 seconds remain. Nice pinch, goes all the way downfield.
Man.
And yeah, the whistles sound on that.
Solid catch from Cosmic Flippy, but 20 seconds left. I mean, do you have anything else in the bag of tricks? It's the pass to Cryptic. Nitrous is all over it as Cam trying to figure out some type of way in a nice dribble for UNLV. Wasting time, chopped towards the net, and Cosmic Flippy all over it. Final 10 seconds.
And here we go, 5 to go. The ball's on the right side of the pitch. Nitrous has to get this over. Cosmic Flippy meets him, and Tuv gonna boom it downfield, and it hits the goal line. And, oh, wow, what is that? A little hair left on the ball that's not in, but UNLV up 1 in the series, and that has got to feel good, especially after the onslaught of the first half from Columbia.
And Garen, I hate to say it, he never quite achieved his double savior medal, but all of the critical saves made well within the first half of the game. Dude was working overtime, and after that point, everybody on UNLV started coming online on the save department, but you can be happy you got the win. I don't think you should be happy about how you got it if you're UNLV. You cannot continue to expect Columbia to not start placing these balls with more accuracy and really testing your defense further going into the rest of the series.
Yeah, eventually someone's going to remove the magnet off of the crossbar, and those shots are going to just slide right underneath. But for Columbia, I love the aggression and I love the amount of shots that they got, but they've really got to make sure that when they are on defense, which it seemed to be rare, only 3 shots from UNLV there, but when they are on defense, that they ensure that they're covering up that back line and not pushing too far forward, expecting their teammate to get that much needed clear.
Well, we shall see what Game 2 has in store. Columbia looking for an answer. Cosmic Flippy trying to do it himself out of the corner, and we'll take a brief moment of respite to figure out how they would like to approach the defense. Tuv, solid enough clear, but right back into the mix one more time for Columbia College.
And again, we're just right back where Game 1 started. Columbia, heavy-leaded foot, all aggression here, and it looks very similar to Game 1 as well, as UNLV starting to march forward, but Cosmic Flippy, great 50 there. Tuv just going to turn that ball over, but gets a much-needed 50.
Boy.
And here comes UNLV, gets the boost steal as well, and a bump on that back line. Let's see how they go.
Wonderfully played defense from Cryptic. He's going to make 2 challenges and a save. His teammates really struggling to get set on defense. And Cosmic Flippy just trying to clear a little space with the help of his teammate and see if Columbia can find some type of progress over on the blue side of the pitch. A lot of time spent in that corner, struggling to get that ball out into the middle with high-quality chances here in Game 2. In Game 1, there was a couple of looks coming from the middle of the pitch, but so far, this is the real first pass, and Garen all over it. They know all too well that Columbia likes to give themselves shooting lanes.
Cryptic bumped off that ball, and again, Garen just continues to be that defensive stranglehold, and I don't know what happened there. I thought we were about to see some brilliance, and I think Cam just let that one get away from him.
I think he ran out of boost as well. I think he wanted something else and just didn't actually have the boost to do what he wanted, so he ended up kind of just chopping one straight onto the floor. And fortunate, because he definitely had a lot of room to work with there to try and set something up, but ultimately not too much of an issue, as Columbia still the ones in charge of the ball. Finally, Cam gonna lose possession by the nature of positioning. Tuv fighting off a couple of defenders. He's gonna just poke it off his post, and Columbia circling.
Yeah, they're just lurking right now, looking for any slight window that they could take advantage of. And Cryptic going to go ahead and grab that back boost. Gets bumped by Tuv, and Cosmic Flippy gets destroyed on that 50 by Nitrous, and Nitrous destroys Cryptic as well, and Garen elects to slow things down. Interesting call there, and Cosmic Flippy was ready on that back wall.
They definitely don't have to do too much. It's not like they need to score if you're UNLV.
Well, I mean,
you don't
kind
really
of. That's the whole point of the game.
You know what? That's true. You do need to score. It is 0-0, but with so much time left on the clock, no need to rush something and potentially give away a counterattack. As Nitrous doing his best to stick with the ball here. Broken up by Cryptic. Tuv poked towards the net. Nice save from Cosmic Flippy, but the boost being stolen here for Columbia, and this is a wise dribble from Cosmic. Unfortunately, actually got a little too far away from him, and right back onto the defensive half here. Chance for UNLV to really start the possession in their favor, but it got away from Garen as well. Dish to Cosmic Flippy, and again, great awareness from the defense of UNLV.
Yeah, good patience, and that's a great pinch, but unfortunately, Looked as though Tuv was a little too far outside to take that pass as Cam goes under. Cosmic Flippy can't make contact, and Nitrous slows it down, but it leaves it wide open for Cryptic, and way off of his mark there. And Garen continue, just go back and forth, and Columbia College, it seems like they're having a lot harder time finding the net for those shots in game number 2.
Yeah, definitely struggling to find a way through that Nevada Las Vegas defense. Cam, this touch Tuv, not open. Cryptic is back. He will chip that into the corner and get out in front of the ball back into the midfield. Garen was waiting for it. And Columbia bobbing and weaving, starting to give definitely a little bit of ground back to UNLV here in game 2. Cam, nice job to keep it close to him, give opportunities for a clear, and UNLV really starting to squeeze here at the end of regulation.
Definitely, and we need to really watch Columbia here, see if they panic, because they're definitely getting that boost stolen. They're dealing with bumps on the back end. A shot far post and a little too wide, but here comes Garen for the cleanup. Cosmic Flippy has to kill this in his own box and gets a much-needed flick all the way downfield, and Columbia looking to end it here and keep us out of overtime.
Oh my gosh. Ooh, Cryptic really trying to put a highlight reel goal on there. Not able to get it all the way around the wall. Needs a strong clear. No support either from Cam, but Nitrous comes up empty. Cryptic, can you get there? Off the wall, needs a little help, and it's a few steps behind him. Not really feeling too confident in his teammate actually making it. Columbia have to search for their first game win in overtime.
And I like that play there by Cam, but kind of put him out of position here as Garen gets the demo on Cosmic Flippy. Cam gets the 50, and it's a race for the ball. Cam goes up, but teammate's not too close, and Garen just going to boom that to the side wall. And UNLV really matching up well right now against Columbia College, and Cryptic smartly puts that into the corner where no opponents were. And that pass a little too high for Garen to hold on to.
Yeah, I don't think he even realized it was about to come his way, at least not with as much power as it did. He was turning in towards the pass, and he needed a little extra space. That one came with some speed at him, and solid defense again from Nitrous getting out in front. We'll make sure to pick away that midfield boost as well.
Oh!
Cryptic bullet catches Tuv sleeping. What a shot.
The amount of power that he put on this was very impressive, especially from almost midfield, and goes far post and in, and you called it. Tuv had plenty of boost in the tank, just got caught in no man's land, and Columbia College tie the series up.
Boomer for Cryptic, and he had a couple powerful shots in game 1 that, as you said, magnetized into the crossbar. Game 2, making sure to rectify that shooting error with 5 shots on target and one that counts. Only one was needed there in game 2, but UNLV, I like that look a lot better compared to game 1. I think I'll chalk that goal that conceded the win as kind of just a fluke of the situation more than necessarily Columbia doing something incredible to really beat them. They just happened to catch them on rotation somewhere. And UNLV, I like that press. They really started to equalize the pressure and make Columbia work for it.
Yeah, and then also the fact they had 7 shots on target and Columbia College had 7 saves. That's just indicative of good shots on target, primarily. I mean, obviously, we might get 1 or 2 of those long, booming clears that just so happen to find the net.
Just register.
But for the most part, really, not the best way to open up game number 3 for UNLV, and Cam, again, going to capitalize on the mistakes.
Yeah, Garen too far forward, not an easy line, and Tuv doesn't have the cleanest line to the ball, actually rotates around it, ends up making no contact, and Columbia playing the ball, open up in 7 seconds with a goal.
And not the... Cam does it again! Gets the double over the defense, and UNLV have disaster on the kickoffs.
Oh, and it was Garen this time. Granted, that's a tough save. I mean, he could afford to play the net and play the shot, but he knows that there's a lot of potential there on Columbia to hit just a beautiful piece somewhere into an unsavable position. So he tries to make the save as Cam with the demo. Not in time. Cosmic Flippy playing the wrong side of the net. Can't convert number 3, but you could not ask for a better start if you're Columbia.
Definitely not. Give yourself a nice buffer, and you've got 4.5 minutes to just hold on. But we've seen a lot of times, and hold on, Cam going up. Nitrous puts that ball to the side, and smart ball placement there to not put it right back into Cam's nose and just send it into his own net. But again, for Columbia, don't get complacent with this lead, and I don't think they're a team that's going to do that, but it's very easy to just get overconfident when you see yourself up by 2 and 4 minutes to go on the clock.
Start coasting. Cosmic Flippy trying to
Like
tack
that.
on one more. Tough redirect, and they are all caught forward. Cosmic Flippy forced to just dump it into his own corner. Tuv trying to pull Cryptic out. Oh, so close to digging it off that backboard and taking it away from the defender. That was dangerous territory for Columbia, but they might get it back the other way. Cam overdoes his approach. Cryptic is trying to time the defense. Cosmic Flippy is going to be too far behind this one, and Columbia not able to
There's
capitalize.
no need for them to be pushing up this aggressively right now. No need for all 3 members to be parallel with the top of the box. I mean, always have someone back near midfield just in case, like we saw that long clear downfield. If that was on target, that's a goal, and that cuts that lead down in half. So for Columbia College, I know that they are just mechanical monsters, but they've got to play a little smarter here, especially if they want to put themselves in the grand finals.
Nice read from Cryptic on that first one off the bar. Cam almost caught off the goal line. Nitrous trying to squeeze one above Cosmic Flippy's Octane. And Columbia having to work some more advanced defense. A few questions being asked here to see what Columbia's working with, and Nitrous really trying to get aggressive there, give themselves a lot of time to try and find an equalizer, and Columbia well and truly up to the challenge here, it would seem.
Team bump.
Despite a few hiccups somewhere along the road.
That was a hiccup right there. Is Garen looking for a double, and Cosmic Flippy not going to afford him that opportunity, and flip reset, but can't utilize it, and they all push forward, and you said it right, Nitrous catches them.
I mean, Cam is just kind of following Cosmic upfield. He sees that dropped flip reset, and Cryptic at the same time as Cosmic is air dribbling that ball upfield is thinking, cool, he's going to get the flip reset, and he's going to hit it forward, so I'm going to go grab boost. The only equation there is Cosmic Flippy dropped the flip reset, and then they got punished for it.
Well, and that's exactly how UNLV scored in game number 1. It was the confidence of Columbia saying, oh, my teammate has it, we can all just push forward and forget about the net, but guess what? Mistakes happen, and the flip reset didn't really work in your favor, and you gave up your back line and just left it wide open as Garen. 2 minutes to work with for UNLV. Plenty of time to tie it up, especially with the aggression we've seen from Columbia.
And what materializes? A nice, strong early lead for Columbia to give them a chance to take the lead in the series. In danger here as Tuv almost gets a hold of one over Cosmic Flippy. Nitrous just trying to keep control, and Garen is trying to be as close to the play as possible, but the ball moving so fast, difficult to really control. Cryptic is gonna say bye-bye, see you later, Nitrous. We're back to a 2-goal lead.
A little double dribble here and go under the defender. Bye-bye, see you later, between the legs. Columbia College back up by 2 yet again.
Cheeky one for Cryptic. Gorgeous shot as well. Really had to chase that one down with how strong he hit it on the first touch, and Nitrous going to be kicking himself for his approach and wanted the worldie of a redirect to try and get it back instantly. Just missed it there off the kickoff.
That was a fun goal. I liked that. I enjoyed it. I like when when you can tell a player got the better of another. It is just something to see when someone gets clipped on, and Cosmic Flippy not going to have the boost to clip on UNLV there as Nitrous just kind of turns that ball over. I would have liked to see a back pass right back to Garen as Cam going to have numbers here. Nitrous holding down the back line. Cosmic Flippy up, gets the challenge, but can't do much with it. And Columbia, again, all 3 members pushing forward. Garen has a fast break opportunity, but bumped off the ball.
Nice bump. Huge bump as well. And now they kind of put Nitrous in an awkward position. But currently, UNLV, with under a minute to go, they're not shy about sending people well ahead of the play before a teammate definitely wins the ball. They want to try and open up lines, give themselves a chance here. Fortunately, I think it may be just a little too late for that one to really materialize into something tangible.
Yeah, they need to get a goal here if they want a realistic opportunity at sending this game into overtime, and that will do it as Cryptic sends the ball downfield, and that will surely do it as the whip comes out, and Cam can't find that one outside, and Columbia College gonna get 2 back-to-back here, and I'll say they looked much better here, but there's still some glaring issues that they're going to want to fix.
Yeah, scary one to be sure. Definitely a couple of opportunities for UNLV. You do have to give credit to Columbia's defense, even if the offense overstepped the bounds every now and again. In general, able to get back, make the play that needed to be made. UNLV, despite applying a fair amount of pressure in some scary positions, not able to convert enough of them. So credit to the Columbia defense. I like the aggression, I like the power, but I think you're right. You can definitely afford to scale it back a little bit when you have a 2-goal lead.
And that's just going to come with experience. And that's the scary part about this Columbia College roster, is the opportunity to build that experience. I mean, the ceiling is high for this team, and they've got many more moons to play together. Is Cryptic going to take the kickoff, and that's what really plagued UNLV there in game number 3, was those kickoffs. And Tuv narrowly avoids the demo on the back wall from Cosmic Flippy, but still, Cam maintains possession and has Cryptic kind of lurking in the shadows.
Ooh, nice win for Cosmic Flippy. Need to make a second challenge on the ball, though. Some tough questions being asked of everybody trying to gain possession here at the start of game 3. Cam, how do you handle it? Nice flip reset. Drops the actual hit on the ball, though. Not a good one, and it would be turned right back around. Garen looking for the bumps. Nitrous is going to keep it on the floor, and talk about putting the big part of the car behind the center of the ball. Is just able to keep it in between the posts.
That's that long body getting to work, and Cosmic Flippy can't put in enough work on the goal line, and Nitrous gets a clip of his own there as UNLV have their hand at going up early here.
That's what we were talking about towards the end of the final game, or final seconds of game 3 as well. UNLV very comfortable sending people forward, trying to give themselves lanes. Well, they created one there and able to convert. Nice early lead as well. Can they extend here? Cam, not the best clear, and a couple of nice boost steals coming through for UNLV as well. Could materialize into an extended stay on the orange half here.
Cosmic Flipping needs to touch that, but not like that.
Boy.
Oh, boy. Own goal to put your team by 2.
Let's see. He's got 12 right when it's touched there, and just a bit outside. Over his head and not able to get it out to the safety of the corner. 2-0 UNLV. How about we flip the script? I want to see Columbia try and come back. 2-0 with 4 minutes to work.
Well, it's definitely interesting because the first minute has come and gone, and Columbia still have yet to put a shot on the board. Looking to get their first one here as Cam was looking for Nitrous, then Garen couldn't find either one, as Cosmic Flippy in for the rotation, and Garen doing such a great job on the 50-50s this game, consistently winning them. And Cam, a little too far in front of Cosmic
really
Flippy, and it was a big stretch, and I love the idea, but, I mean, it's very hard, but you got to hit your teammate on the mark there to be successful. Oh, boy.
Ooh, Cosmic Flippy.
Confidence.
Kind of making my heart flutter a little bit with his approach there, but you're right. Confidently knowing he was going to be able to cut outside the ball and just take it away from the offensive player. As Cryptic looking for the pass to Cosmic Flippy, who was just unceremoniously bumped out of the way. And Columbia going to have to think about what they do here to try and retain possession. 2 players stuck in the corner, and the only option is to just throw it right back in the mix and let Cryptic handle it.
And you saw that shot come out from Cam, and that was the first one for Columbia. And he was also saying after the game last match, hold on, Cryptic gets it clear, but saying after last match, kind of alluding to his accuracy issues. And I wanted to say 50% is pretty good there, bud. You're doing fine.
Pretty good. So Columbia starting to push more and more over onto this blue side. Doing a nice job to at least steal some boost, but that challenge is disastrous. Garen trying to give himself chances, but he ends up dropping the control of the ball. Nicely timed takeaway from Cryptic, and Cam just trying to muscle one through. He gets a piece of Tuv, and Cryptic was not expecting it.
You can't blame him there. I mean, he had the angle on the ball, looked like he was going to challenge it, then realized, okay, Tuv has me beat. I'm going to rotate back. Smart play. That's the play you're supposed to make, but yeah, teammate gets the bump, and he might have had an angle to put that ball on target as Garen fast break opportunity. No, as Cam gets back in time, and it looks like Garen also didn't have any boost in the tank.
And some real aggressive challenges coming out of the midfield for the team that has been down 2 goals as the time continuing to dwindle. Columbia not shy about seeing if they can just get a huge dunk somewhere along the line to give themselves an opportunity with a man advantage. And Cam has beat 1. Can he beat 2? He's over a tub. Garen needs to keep control, and that is a quality clear. I love Cosmic Flippy trying to put it back in the mix as fast as possible. That pass is brilliant off the sidewall.
I love it. Puts some heat behind it. And Cryptic loves the spicy food, puts the shot on target. And again, you just got to go back to that pass from Cosmic Flippy, a thing of brilliance. And a minute 20, plenty of time here for Columbia College to tie us up.
Most direct line between 2 points is a straight line. And he got it there with some real speed. Cryptic all too happy to give it a go. Delivers a big one, but only 60 seconds on the clock. You need to continue to find some big challenges. They're through everybody. Tuv, push towards the net. They're not going to reach it. And literally the exact inverse of Game 3 as UNLV takes the lead by 2 again.
You hate to see it. They had a shot at it, and they kind of sent the house. I think a little too early, but hey, only the player knows when it's time to go all in. I don't know what kind of cards they had in their hands, but still down by 2. Very realistic possibility for Columbia, but they've got to get to work right now.
Need some type of inspired approach. Cam, the can opener in the previous drive. Cosmic Flippy, the setup artist. Cryptic, the hammer. We'll see if we've got one more. Cryptic does indeed get back to it. Talk about making it work.
Call him Picasso because the creativity is insane. Off the back wall, utilizes the flip to change the angle. It's beauty.
And that's what makes you realize, oh wait, Rocket League's a video game. It should not just stall out all the momentum like that, but a brilliant display of understanding from Cryptic to get him back within 1. And Tuv trying his best to waste some precious seconds. They catch Garen a little too far forward. Nitrous, got to be careful with where you put this ball. There's the demo. There's Cryptic. Can you beat Tuv? They're going to tie it up.
Talk about ice water. Cryptic pulling out the hat trick with 15 seconds to go on the clock with a little help from Cam in the corner. And Columbia College refused to go lay down.
What a comeback for Columbia. Thought for sure almost dead in the water off the kickoff. Cryptic able to jackknife his way back into the ball somehow. And overtime looming here on Utopia Dusk. Well, as Nitrous, one more look at it. Cosmic Flippy going to make sure that one touches dirt. And wow, I'm surprised we're in this situation. This has got to sting if you're UNLV. You'd hate to go down on the match point after you felt what had like a surefire win in your back pocket to tie things up.
Yeah, you have a 2-goal lead just at about 40 seconds, and then it completely vanishes within regulation. And here comes Cosmic Flippy trying to continue that momentum, and Tuv has to race back. All 3 members of UNLV have enough boost here, but a little confusion on the back line, and things going to open up. Cryptic gets the pass,
and the boost steal, and the pass.
A little too much mustard on that one.
It was all coming together. The miscommunication from UNLV initially allowed the extra opportunity for Columbia, and Cosmic Flippy, you're right, not able to react at the time. Cryptic put that one out there with some speed. They knew that was the chance and just couldn't control the approach. Garen straight down, nobody there for it. Nitrous a little too late deciding to go for it. Can't really blame him, but this one back in the middle. Nitrous just hit it with power. Leave it for Garen instead. Make it easy. UNLV survive a disaster in Game 4.
Oh my goodness. They save the Titanic from sinking, and I love how Nitrous respects the fact that Garen calls him off and just gets a ton of power behind it. And UNLV needed that one. If they go down there, I mean, talk about some demoralization after that. I don't know if you can climb back from that.
It would have been a tragic collapse for what has been an enjoyable team to watch in UNLV. Columbia, I mean, they kind of came in expecting them to really just pump through everybody and be in that upper bracket final against Northwood, but it has not been the case. But UNLV, shining examples of that's why we play the games. They come in here as the 3rd seed out of the West. Everyone's like, yeah, I mean, it's good that they got here, but what are they really going to do? The answer is a lot. They've put in the work here. They're showing up, taking it to task against the #1 seed out of their own conference. And Columbia, consistency is key. And that is something that UNLV has definitely been drilling on.
Well, the bad news for both of these teams, or should I give them the good news first?
Yeah,
okay, good news is the series is all tied up. And the good news for Columbia is you're going to score right off the rip.
Bad news for UNLV. A series is all tied up, but you will concede instantly in the next game. Nitrous really getting bullied there by Cosmic Flippy on the goal line. Not too much he could do about it. Really the perfect storm for Columbia to open up quickly.
Well, the bad news for both teams is waiting in the shadows is Stockton, and that's who sent both of them down here. So what are you going to do? I mean, it's just, yeah, you might win this, but then you got to beat Stockton, who's already beaten you down. So both these teams trying to get there, but they've got to focus on this game number 5 first. And again, for Columbia, couldn't ask for a better start.
Ooh, okay. But here, they really do give one back. Nitrous not going to dish it to Tuv. He had him there, but to be fair, it was not going to be the easiest pass to actually deliver it to his teammate. Decided to hedge his bets, take his chances on the line, on the goal line, and Columbia escaped and almost converted chance back the other way. Tuv, the man in charge. Garen trying to get the bump, but the shot well wide.
That was a great job of just being a nuisance back there. And yeah, I think he bumped him once or twice, but just the fact that he was driving around, getting in his vision, doing so much to try and get rid of that netminder as Tuv gets a good 50, and Cosmic Flippy gets a nice pinch off the ceiling. And with Cam, they're just doing whatever they can to get this ball downfield. And still, defensive matchup here in game number 5. Both teams only a shot apiece, and seems like they've definitely figured each other out.
Now that was a huge block from Cosmic Flippy right there. Reset a lot of pressure that UNLV had. They were winning a lot of the challenges, pushing the ball into undefended places as Cosmic Flippy goes right at Garen. Cam with a second chance, and Tuv to make sure that one gets out to the corner. But UNLV doing a nice job whenever they get on offense so far, really picking apart where Columbia is positioned and not necessarily putting dangerous things on target, but really making the defense work. The demo comes through, and Garen, he will pick up right where he left off in game 1. He's got 2 saves already, and the defense has not been lacking from him all night.
Oh, Cosmic Flippy!
And make it again. He didn't even get a save for that. And Garen, no, they run into each other. You're kidding.
Oh, no. You hate to see it. Garen coming down from the crossbar, and they just embrace on the goal line, and the ball pinches across their faces. Columbia up by 2.
Now that's tragic. Oh, and the demo. They were trying to get it right back, but collision alert. Scrap to be cleaned up at the midfield line.
No way.
Cryptic wants a redirect and not able to get all the way around the outside.
I was gonna say, no way he does it again.
Oh, Columbia, you can't drop this lead, right? UNLV gave it to you. That was a gift
they can.
to allow that second goal through, but I don't believe anything at this point. Dish down to Tuv, and now it's 1-on-2. Cosmic Flippy trying to take his time. Nitrous racing back. There's the demo, and he will indeed have the support from Nitrous to take that one away.
Cosmic Flippy needed to do a few less reps at the gym. Too much power behind that flick as Cryptic gets 2 to go, and Cam just going to put it up high. Has the double available, and Garen, holy smokes, what a way to get a Savior medal.
Get that man the playoff defender badge. Dude won't let anything through for free if he's got something to say about it. What a display of defense from Garen on the goal line in this series. It's actually off the post. Tuv, can you beat it? Cryptic, not quite. Great line of defense from Cryptic, trying to take away as many options as possible. And UNLV poking and prodding, see if there's any gaps, and this might be a good opportunity. Cosmic Flippy in an awkward position, but Garen is literally like 3 inches too far forward to actually make something happen there.
I feel so bad for Columbia College fans right now. I mean, arguably one of the best teams in CRL, but at the rate that they make their fans' hearts age, it's just, is it worth it? I mean, you continue to just see him push forward, and it's like, the goal line's open, and the bump on target,
yeah!
Garen. He's demolishing the goal line on both sides of the field.
Huge play from Garen. You said you love Miller bumps. Not quite the same thing, but I will count it. And a nice play to get UNLV on the scoreboard. Give themselves a chance here. 55 seconds, a decent chunk of time, but you do have to be economical with your approach. Gotta make them count.
Definitely need to. And for Columbia, I would not mind to see them really just, whoever it is, I don't really care, but someone take the role of Gibbs and just sit in net and do not give up a back line just like Garen's doing.
He heard you. He knew what you were going to say. And that's a great bounce. Tov cannot beat Cryptic. Not exactly the world to pick from in terms of shooting. Cryptic picked a spot, delivered a huge save. Garen's through. Cryptic's going to jam it home. Columbia going to secure game 5. We're going to be heading into game 6 with Columbia looking down at UNLV.
And he knew it was over the moment you saw Cosmic flipping, pirouetting through the air, and that ball, he almost tucked it under the crossbar, but Cryptic there to play cleanup crew for Columbia College and Cryptic and Cosmic Flippy and Cam. And they are going to go up on match point, just like you were saying, and send us to game number 6.
Oh, unless they score right here. Okay, good save, Cam. I was thinking maybe miracle kickoff. You never know, but can't score 2 at 0 seconds. Cam, oh, sure. Why not just turn that in? That was a quality adjustment to get back to this one. Unfortunately, it doesn't really count, but I will be so mad if this one makes the hype the hype meter at the end of the day, because it's beautiful, but it means nothing. We're already going to win.
It means everything, because he was jealous of Cryptic's hat trick last game. He wanted one for his own, so he was able to say, okay, anything you can do, I can do better.
And it was a juicy one. You gotta love the finish from Cam there. Put an exclamation point on game 5. Game 6. Oh, UNLV. Oh, so close so many times. I mean, big saves from everybody on Columbia. Everybody getting a hand in there on the goal line. And Garen trying his best on both sides of the ball. And honestly, nobody's really coming up short on UNLV. I really do think Columbia's defense is just edging out the firepower of UNLV. Tov and Nitrous have been in some pretty decent spots to try and make something happen, and there's just been some really solid clears and great saves being made on that Columbia side.
You know what's really interesting about this series, or just interesting in general, I guess?
Whew.
Well, we'll wait because, okay, we can talk about it now after this clear, surely, right? There's not going to be a cleanup, is there? Okay, Cosmic puts it in there.
Okay.
But do you know what's interesting?
What's interesting?
Well, black holes, but also the fact that Cosmic Flippy hasn't scored a goal this series. And that's really weird. I mean, we know how mechanical he is, how dangerous he is on the offensive side of the field. And yeah, not one single goal. And Garen gets 2, flicks it just below the crossbar.
Great control here. Cosmic Flippy looking for a back pass. Came out a little weak, though, and Garen manipulating that first touch beautifully. Gave himself a lot of options to really see what the defense gave him. Just that soft lead, didn't lose any speed. Really got all the way around the outside of the ball after reading the defense. That was a well-executed 1-on-2 shot.
Oh, Cryptic faked that flip reset, utilized it to go back to the ground, and Nitrous puts that one forward, but Garen misses, and this is a big opportunity for Columbia, but Cryptic lets that ball get away, and Cryptic can't get the demo on the back line, and that's a great defensive demo.
Ooh. Garen, again, really trying to stutter step his way down the field, see if he can get a defender to bite somewhere along the line, and nice support from Nitrous, getting physical in that orange corner as well. Unfortunately, Tov is a step late. Here's Cryptic 1-on-1, as that one's going to be requiring the help of a few teammates with how far above the net that one got. Unfortunately, not able to convert back the other way if you're Columbia to find an equalizer.
Oh, does he? No. Tov puts it right back down to Cryptic, and great stop from Cryptic. Cam can't find Nitrous, but Cryptic can.
Oh,
and
nice
Cosmic
bump.
Flippy going to put in his first of the series at a much-needed time.
Cryptic gets the 1v1 opportunity against Garen again. Look at him manipulate the challenge timing around that corner. Just making sure that, all right, I'm going to let him hit it into me. I'm not going to drive it into him and have him just pinch clear it somewhere. Gonna let him try and make the play, and I'm just gonna sit on it. Pokes it right out into the middle, got the bump, opened the door wide, and Columbia walked right through.
And way to claw back to tie this game up. I love the fact that, okay, we've been saying, hey, don't send all 3 members, but they just refuse to listen to us and just say, you know what, it works. Look, watch.
There's a game
There
plan
is a game plan, and hey, I'm going to just shut my mouth because obviously they know what they're doing.
It's certainly not your or my favorite, but you cannot argue with results. That is for sure, as that's a beautiful dish down to Nitrous, and Cam covering a lot of distance to get out there and cut down that pass. Love the idea from UNLV, really trying to spread the field there on offense.
And as we near the halfway mark, again, all knotted up. And if you're just tuning in, Columbia has match point right now. Cosmic Flippy using the flip reset. And Columbia College looking
Scary.
to hang on here in the championship. Try and keep the dream alive. It was a dream season, but the playoffs and the championship not going their way as of yet.
Big double commits coming out from Columbia on offense. Really probably should have scored a couple of goals, but nice challenges trying to keep the ball in this blue half. See if they can create some extra opportunities. Cryptic finally going to not just face dive into a challenge, really trying to time the approach there, and well cleared by the UNLV defense. All knotted up just under the 2-minute mark. And UNLV find a way out of their own half. It's been quite difficult. That's a good attempt, and Cryptic unfortunately didn't have the luxury of figuring out where to place it. Cam wins a challenge, but Nitrous in close support as, again, big demo for... Oh, and that's a bad touch. Cryptic finally caught out of position, not expecting Cosmic Flippy to take that one away from him, and UNLV are out of the cage.
Yeah, and again, I'm just so impressed with UNLV's defensive demos. The fact that they... Oh, that's a turnover,
no.
and Cosmic Flippy going to put Columbia up 1.
Unforced error, really. Nice back pass to Nitrous. Straight whiffs it on the sidewall. Skinny car problems, as I like to call it. Just went right over him. And Guerin, just trying to adjust, was not in a position to feel comfortable trying to take it across his goal line, tried to throw it back into the corner, and just dished it right back out to Columbia. Tough break for UNLV on a tournament point as well.
Yeah, unfortunate, but trying to get it back, but Guerin a little too afraid to push up on that one, and I don't blame him. You push all 3 forward, you let Columbia get another one to extend the lead. It's dangerous, and instead they maintain possession, and Cam
he got it. Ooh.
So patient on that goal line, realizing Guerin still had a flip left.
Tov wants the wall as Cam, recognizing the angle, was looking for that double tap. Nitrous one-on-one with Flippy in the corner. Guerin really trying to pressure.
Oh.
That's Tov. It needs to be in. It was open. Punched it to the stratosphere. Tov looking for the demo is going to force Cryptic to just smash this one across the net. UNLV trying their best to keep it on the orange half, but had to all leave for resources, and they're going to be a few steps behind here out of this midfield push.
Speed.
And indeed, there's the nice strong clear from Cosmic Flippy.
Oh, the fact that he got up well before any UNLV player just shows you how fast he is.
Oh,
and
hello.
Guerin showing off the mechanics here. They need 1. Less than 10 seconds remain. UNLV pushing forward, and
3?
No one is there. Cam just going to let that ball fall, and UNLV have to keep this up, have to go the full length of the field. Nitrous goes up. Cam puts it
Straight down.
and oh my goodness. Columbia College giving heart attacks all around, but they put themselves into the lower bracket final for a rematch against Stockton.
Nitrous saw it coming. Try as he might, stretched to reach that clear. He knew it was headed straight to the floor. Columbia gonna fight off a stingy UNLV. And that unfortunately concludes their run, but what a ride it was. Guerin putting on a show all night. Nitrous and Tov trying their best to break through a tough Columbia defense. And you gotta say, Columbia had to work for it, but they certainly earned it. The defense getting it done when it counted. Some very aggressive play, putting a lot of pressure on that UNL defense. And I hate to say it, but the tragic double commit in the net that allowed that goal. I was like, well, it could have went the distance. It was there.
It was, but ultimately it just boiled down to The offensive dominance coming out from Columbia College. 13 goals in turnover to UNLV's 8. Not going to win series like that, but we tip our caps over to UNLV. They made a great run, but ultimately fell a little short. But keep the dial tuned in where we are right now, because coming up next, it's going to be Columbia College going up against Stockton. You're not going to want to go anywhere. Don't go anywhere.